Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is Feb 23, 2022. Let's take a look at the market. Market is very turbulent and going down drastically. Be careful. It's always very dark before the dawn. So I think light is at the end of the tunnel right now. So with that, let's look at market, look at the top ETF and look at the growth stocks with a rock solid balance sheet. So let's get started. Look from a market perspective, we have a brutal sell-off as you can see here. Dow Jones Industrial Average plunging big time here as you can see, and S&P 500 also plunging big time, and same story with Nasdaq as well as Russell 2000. So market is a big time down. There is a fear about Ukraine, Russia. More importantly, folks are worried about inflation. That's why market is coming down drastically. Look here, we got futures pointing to a huge downturn here, 722. So we got to be careful. I think as investors, we got to buy some rock solid companies with great balance sheet. And look, long-term story is intact here. If you're a long-term investor, buy these pullbacks. It will serve you very, very well. And same story with S&P 500. Still, long-term picture is intact. It's a great buying opportunity. Buy slowly and accumulate great stocks. And same story with Nasdaq. It's again stronger. Russell is also good on a long-term basis here. It's a great buying opportunity. Buy selectively, buy quality stocks. We'll look at some of those stocks in this segment. With that, let's look at a few more details here. All right. So from a fear index perspective, look, right now we are in a fear zone. We might head into extreme fear if it falls below 20. So we'll keep a close watch on this. At this time, I think it's very very negative. We are in the fear zone, which is which does not stay there for a long time. I think it might come down little more, maybe around say 25 or even 2020, and from then onwards we'll see a nice upward trend movement. So that's why I think it's always good to take this into perspective, and we'll also look at the long term trajectory of this fear and greed index. Look, from a longer term perspective, we got fear and greed index over the time. Look, we got COVID-19. We got the reading was around say 10 or so, or even 15. Now we are about say right here 27 or so. So I think we might hit around 20 zone here, and one moment we hit 20, if it goes down, it will be quick going down and coming up. But around this time you can slowly start buying quality stocks, because as you can see here, the moment we hit 20, it's the extreme fear zone. From there we should see a nice bounce back. That's how it's set up right now. So that's why I'm not too much worried. By looking at this pendulum here, pendulum always swings on the other side once it hits the bottom here, maybe around 20 or so. So with that, let's jump in here and look at some quality stocks. Before you go into the stocks here, look at the ETF perspective. Look, we got S&P 500. Finally, S&P 500 is in a correction zone here. Look, it's below 10% from 52-week high. It's in the correction territory. And Nasdaq is again 20% down, as you can see here. So, squarely into correction territory here. It's good to buy some Nasdaq at these levels here and accumulate. And I also like IWM here. You could buy slowly. It's a weaker of the ETFs, as you can see here. And you could keep watching the 1 day here. We got only one or three ETFs up with the energy, and even gold is up, as you can see here. And we got XOP again, an energy sector, it's up. And finally metals is up, mainly the precious metals. So with that, it's the broader market sell-off. So that's why we got to be careful and buy some quality names and go from there. All right. So if you're into inverse ETF, it's a good time now. Look, we got SQQQ going up nicely, and SOXS also going up nicely. All these negative or inverse ETFs are doing well, and we also have some of these names like high volatility ETFs are also doing very, very well. So with that, I think we got to be careful here. At this time, I say, wait for a while. You could buy some TQQQ after market coming down so drastically. TQQQ should go higher as you go forward. All right, so now let's look at quality stocks here. So what we'll do is we look at positive net margin companies and also positive sales growth, volume more than 1 million shares traded, and price more than $10, and Altman Z score more than 2. These are rock solid companies, and we'll also have a nice free cash flow. It's always positive. With that, let's look at stocks with a rock solid balance sheet and see if we can buy them into this sale. So here you got list of stocks. Look, all these companies have got rock solid operating cash flow and free cash flow. I sorted this by free cash flow. Company at the top has got the highest free cash flow, which is Google. Google, as you can see here, a nice free cash flow, and also they got nice operating cash flow, which is a $91 billion operating cash flow. Free cash flow is $67 billion, and they do have some debt, which is acceptable because they get a very low interest rate, as you know here, and nice future growth, as you can see here, and nice Altman Z score. Look, Google has got a $257 billion revenue or sales, as we call it, and nice sales growth. It's a growth company, as you can see it. Nice net margin, very low debt to equity is just 0.1, and nice quick ratio, which is a 2.9. So it's sold off here with a very low RSI. I would buy Google at this time. It's a great company with a rock solid balance sheet. Next up, Microsoft. It's again a great company. Look, it's got nice $2 trillion market cap and $184 billion in sales, and nice sales growth, as you can see here. Nice net margin, even better than Google. And look, as you look through here, they got rock solid balance sheet. Look, operating income is $78 billion, and they got nice cash, $125 billion. Operating cash flow is 83 billion, and free cash flow is 60 billion. So rock solid here, and they do have some debt, as you can see here, but completely manageable with the debt to equity 0.4. That tells you it's good. They can easily manage the debt, and nice quick ratio higher than 1 is much better. So with that, we got a few more here. We got Facebook, again rock solid balance sheet, as you can see here, and they got they got around 47 billion dollars of cash, as you can see here. Nice operating cash flow as well as free cash flow. I think it's in a tip top shape here. We should look at buying some of Facebook at these levels here. And look, we got a few more companies. You can scan through this. I will not talk about them, each of them, but look through this. These are all great companies with nice cash here. And look, few companies are going higher today. Keep watching this. We got some green here. Johnson. It's a rock solid company. It's a dividend aristocrat, as many of you know. It's saying, hey, I'm done going down. It's slowly trying to go higher, as you can see here. And same story, ConocoPhillips. It's an energy company that's also trying to go higher today. I think energy is generally trending higher, as you can see here. And we got Gilead Sciences. It's got good money, but I think they got to do some acquisition to grow. But a nice overall cash position here, and it also is going higher today. And I got a few more great technology companies. I like the one with the nice high overall score, and all these companies have got nice balance sheet. Look at the operating income, cash, operating cash flow, free cash flow, solid here, and many companies have got some debt. But look, few companies have got low debt. We got here Moderna. Moderna is very careful not to take too much debt. That's why they got a little bit lower debt compared to other companies. And we got one more here with the low debt, which is Adobe. Adobe is also, I think it's a great company, and they got a little bit lower debt, as you can see here. And then you got one more here, Lam Research, again relatively low debt, as you can see here. That's also a great one to buy here. And you got few more companies. All these companies have got tip top balance sheet. You could buy these companies, take advantage of the downturn. All these are growth companies, as you can see here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Even 1 year as well as quarterly sales are better here. So you could buy these companies which are making money, and you go from there. All right, so we got few more companies, as you can see here. This is a continuation. Look at all these companies with nice sales here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin as well as net margin. These companies are making money. And look at the debt to equity ratio. It's lower compared to other companies. And quick ratio is nice, more than one. That tells you these companies can easily meet short-term obligations. And keep watching here. All these companies have got rock solid income, operating income, cash, operating cash flow, as well as free cash flow here. I think these are the great ones to buy. And some companies have got some debt which is manageable, because we are looking at debt to equity ratio as well as quick ratio. These can sustain very well. And look, Altman Z score for all these companies is more than 2. That tells you these companies can withstand any temporary setback in the economy. So with that, I like the ones with the nice and high overall score. We got Infosys here, a little company from India. Look, it's got nice overall score, 91 here. You could buy that one too. And we got EOG Resource, which is an energy company. I love this company. It's got nice balance sheet here, nice overall score. You could buy this one here. And EOG Resource has got RSI 52, which is relatively low for an energy company at this time here. And then we got a few more here. Look, we got one with 100 score, Vertex Pharma. It's got nice balance sheet here. You could take advantage of this company and buy some Vertex Pharma here. It's also a nice company to buy. And we got a few more, as you can see here, all great companies. I say take advantage and buy some great companies like Intuitive Surgical, one of my favorite. You could buy that one, take advantage here. That will do very well. And even ST Lauder as well as Striker, both are great companies. You could buy them also, taking advantage of this downturn here. And we got a few more with great solid score here. Look, we got one more with the nice score. I think it's LPX here with the nice 99 score. You could buy this company also here. Overall score 46. And we got a few more, as you can see here. I love Synopsys. It's a great company. You could buy this one here. It's a beaten down at these levels. Nice overall score, as you can see here, and go from there. All right, so let's look at a few more companies. I also like Edward Life Sciences, which is a great company. You could buy that one too. All right, let's look at a few more companies here. And I think this is the last one here. Look, we got continuation here, and all these are nice companies. We got at the top of the list, we got On Semiconductors. It's again a semiconductor company. Look, it's got nice overall score, 87. Look at the cash flow here. They got $1 billion of cash and nice operating income as well as nice free cash flow here. Company making money, 15% net margin. You could buy this one also here. And my absolute favorite cybersecurity stock here, Fortinet, is a great one to buy at these levels here. Stock is down here with the RSI 44, overall score 87. It's a great one to buy here. And we got Cadence and Teradyne. Both are my favorite companies. You could buy them also here and go from there. And we got a few more, as you can scan through here. Look, we got one with nice high overall score, CPRT, Copart. You could buy this one also, nice 93 overall score here. And we got a few more. ANSS is a great company. You could buy this one also here. It's a nice overall score here. And even Huntington, HUN, it's also a good one here. Nice score, 98. And you got a few more here. You could look at these companies and buy them slowly. I like CRISPR, which is a great stock to buy here. It's a biotechnology company. Nice score of 82 here. So with that, I think you should take a look at these names here and buy them. Don't worry about the economy. It will always bounce back. Key is to buy slowly and take advantage of the downturn and look at the rock solid companies, great balance sheet. That's how you accumulate the wealth. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.